Oh my! A near-tragic accident was averted by an Amazonian woman. This is incredible, saving hundreds of people for sure.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Lenox Justifier of Innocence, created by Zeus and Demeter to save humanity. I am here as the character Josephine, and with me today is Mr. Buddy the guard dog. Now before we get started, I did just want to say a few things. So for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. This is a fantasy justice channel where superheroes and mythological gods unite in the fight to save humanity, to restore the balance of good and evil. Most of the stories are based on real-world occurrences, and some of the subjects are sensitive in nature, so I do want to forewarn you on that. Though the stories are loosely based on true events, we changed the names and the places in which these events have occurred in order to protect the identities of those involved. For those of you who are returning back to the channel, thank you and welcome back. I hope that you guys have all had an amazing holiday weekend and an amazing New Year's coming up ahead. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different, kind of like last week where we did a little bit of a spoof. Today's going to be based on New Year's and preventing tragedies, so have fun with that. Stick to the end. It really helps us out if you can watch it all the way to the end, and we try to make it as funny and enjoyable as possible. Feel free to comment and share, and if you have the ability to click like and click on notifications so you never miss a video, it really helps us out and it's greatly appreciated. So we will see you at the end of the episode so that you can find out what's next, and we can wish you a happy New Year's. See you at the end. It is suffice to say that 2023 has been a year of many ups and downs. Many people have decided to put this year to rest with parties, massive celebrations, good riddance, out with the old. A roller coaster for most, with more downs than ups. From mass shootings, political turmoil, inflation, the rise of mental illness, to wars and threats of more war. From the fear of the world ending to the fear of losing freedom in America, to its almost complete moral decay and financial ruin. No one can sanely debate the challenges that 2023 brought to the world. And so many will gather to bid this rotten tomato of a year goodbye. Hasta luego. Sayonara, adios, peace out, adios sus. In the excitement of bidding the year goodbye, many people will celebrate, accompanied with alcohol and other substances, while some will retreat to the covers of their beds, hiding from what this year's end has in store. The rise of vehicle accidents go up on average 71% during this night alone. But this year is expected to break records. Lenox and the crew will not allow this to happen. Amalia did some research to find out where the largest celebrations will occur. During her search, she uncovered sinister plans being set forth by Putintero, Obacasanama, and Hades. They are planning attacks across the nation to end the year in fear and setting the tone for 2024. Lenox will have none of it. Back at the sanctuary. Ogard, I need you to gather the crew. We're going to need to come up with a plan to help keep people safe during the celebrations and prevent them from driving. Amalia has been able to pinpoint the cities in which the first night attacks are going to happen. New York, Boston, and DC are amongst the top 3. I'm surprised LA isn't on the list. It normally would be, Lexa, but since the state of California already destroyed itself, they're going to focus on the places that still have some hope. I have a plan that I think might work. We will have the Triple Bros, Vitrani, Bully, and Carlita Ine, and all of her fairies spread out to ensure the safety of the partygoers. Amalia is going to guide them. She's going to tap into all the traffic cams, doorbell cams, anything that will tell us when and where the drunks will be on the move. I will contact the heads of the rideshare services and ask them to offer bonuses to all who work that night and give 50% off to all of the riders. I'm going to plead with them to see if they'll go free from midnight till 3 a.m. Contact all public transportation. Ask them to do the same. This will make stopping drunk drivers manageable. What about Putintero, Obacasanama, and Hades' plan to unleash terror on all the big cities? Lenox smirked.
I know that look. What are you scheming, Lenox?
Well, since you ask, I'm going to go to the underworld and capture Cerberus. Mr. Buddy will keep guard, making sure that he doesn't escape. Hades is going to be so preoccupied with finding him that they're not going to have time to implement their plan of destruction.
It's a simple plan that will certainly work.
Well, yeah, sometimes simple is better. It'll allow us to focus on tragedy prevention. Lexa is going to go team up with MAD and create a campaign to create more awareness. We haven't heard much from them recently, so they're going to need to step it up. Oh, and before I head to the underworld, I'm going to pay Elon Musk a visit.
Elon? For what?
Well, that just came to me. I mean, he's been working on a fleet of self-driving cars, so what better way to promote them other than offering them for people to test drive on New Year's Eve?
That's a great idea. You think he'll go for it?
I don't see why not. I mean, he's always trying to help people. Lenox headed out to meet with Elon, and he was all for it.
Why didn't I think of that? Guess I've been preoccupied by our nation's chaos. I will happily do it simply to help save people and prevent tragedy. I don't need promotion.
Thank you, Elon.
No, thank you, Lenox.
Elon quickly took to X to promote the self-driving vehicle test drives on New Year's Eve. He also promoted the use of rideshare and offered to subsidize the cost of operating all public transportation for the night. Now that there's a plan in place, Lenox headed down to the underworld to lure out Cerberus. Back in the underworld, the 3 buffoons were scheming. Cerberus looked bored. Lenox made herself invisible to them, but Cerberus could still sense her with his 3 snouts. He was sniffing about. Lenox brought him one of Mr. Buddy's bully sticks for each head. Mr. Buddy was not happy about it. When Cerberus got a glimpse of Lenox, she quickly used her baby voice, causing his guard to come down. Wiggling his tail, he slowly approached. She showed him the bully sticks. With the bully sticks, she was able to lure him out and get him into the golden kennel, shutting the gate behind him. Hey!
he began to growl. She gave him the treats, calming him down as she brought him to the sanctuary. Mr. Buddy was annoyed watching him devour his bully sticks. "Take one for the team," Lenox reminded Buddy. By the time Hades noticed that he was gone, Lenox had him hidden. Hades then had everyone searching for Cerberus. "We cannot do anything until he is found," he demanded. "That's going to buy us the time that we need." So the crew all took their position. Mr. Buddy guarding Cerberus, while Lenox and the crew, all the fairies, carried out their mission. Their plan was working, from the awareness campaigns to ride shares and public transportation to the test drives of autonomous vehicles. For those few ignorant and stubborn, the fairies snuck into the parties, stealing their keys. The rest who had keyless vehicles, the Triple Bros, Lenox, Vetrani, Billy Olgard, Carlita and A, took to the streets to take care of them. They successfully stopped drunk drivers from getting into accidents. The police had a very welcome slow night, only having to house those in drunk tanks. Hades, Putantero, and Obacasanama still searching for Cerberus. I'll have them back at the end of the festivities. They won't even know it was me. All ended well, starting fresh in 2024 with a more positive outlook. Rested and ready to fight for our lives, our country, our morality in 2024. Happy New Year's from Lenox and the crew. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Please make sure that you come back on Monday. The next thing will be Mr. Buddy's video. So we're going to try to get that released for New Year's Day. So you'll have that to look forward to. Mr. Buddy and friends, how they celebrate their New Year's. And I just wanted to say thank you guys again. Have a safe and happy New Year's. Have fun. And as always, please take care of yourselves. Take care of your kids. Happy 2024 and God bless. See you next week.